Hello there guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to make dual lightning effect in Photoshop. And also we will dive deeper into masking our subject, applying a solid color as our background, applying gradient, and adjusting the gradient editor and gradient fill, and also the change of blend modes. So let's get started. So here in our document, I got here an image of myself. And our goal here is to apply the dual lightning effect. So the very first step we're going to do here is we're going to mask the subject. So to do that, with a background layer selected, I'm going to the menu bar, find select, and then under select, choose subject. And Photoshop will create a selection on our image. And there you have it. And once we already have our selection, now press Ctrl plus J, right? And then I'm going to hide our background layer for now, for us to see the before and after. Okay, and because we no longer have background here, so that's why we're going to apply a solid color as our background on this image. So to do that, I am going to the adjustment layer icon, click that, and then go to solid color. And now for the color picker, I'm gonna bring this one to dark gray, something like this. And then select OK. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. Going back, the next step we're gonna do here is we're going to apply the gradient. So to do that, let's create a layer of its own. So go to the adjustment layer icon, click on that, and then find gradient. There you go. And then this gradient fill dialog box will appear. For the angle, I'm gonna set this one to 0 degrees so that our gradient will be applied on the left side. And then for the gradient here, I'm just going to click on this. So for the gradient editor to pop out, okay? And then here at for this point, this for the change of color, I'm going to click on that and then go to color. Now you can choose your preferred color as our first lighting. So I'm gonna set this one to color orange as our example. So once you already found your preferred color, select OK. Okay. And then for this gradient fill here, I'm going to click and drag it on top of our subject to create something like this. And then with this gradient fill layer selected, we're going to change the blend mode of that. So to do that, here, just click on this arrow down and then put the blending options to color. And once I click that, it creates this realistic lighting effect. So our next goal here is to apply the other lighting on the right side of the subject's face. So to do that, press on the gradient fill. Let's just create a duplicate layer by pressing Ctrl plus J. So once I did that, you can see it's duplicated. And then for the options, I'm going to click on this thumbnail of the gradient fill one copy. Double click on that. And then for the angle, I'm going to set this one to 180 degrees. For that, the color will be on the opposite. It will go to the right. Okay. And then for the gradient, select on this. For the color, click on that, just what we did, and then select on color. Now this time I want to create an effect like a blue color on the other side. Okay, so let me continue changing. Okay, so yeah, I'm good with this one. And then select. Okay. Alright. And then if you want to adjust this one, if you want to adjust the color, for example, you want the blue in the middle, so something like this. Yeah, click this point, this opacity stop. I'm just going to drag it going to the right. Okay, so look at the changes when I'm dragging it carefully. Okay, so I think I'm gonna set this one to here, right? And then select okay. All right, and also this one, select okay. And there you have it. Now I'm gonna show you the before and after. So this one is the before, and this one is the after. And that is how to create a dual lighting effect in Photoshop.